Hi everybody, happy Monday. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. I know I am. Thank you, Jesus. Always on my side, always provides. Today I'm keeping it simple. And I'm just gonna make some corned beef. I know you've seen me make it 100 times. No, not that much. I'm kidding. Okay, some corned beef. I'm gonna fry some eggs. I have some white rice. I have some sofrito here. And I have my bacon drippings from yesterday. So we're gonna start this real quick and turn on my pot. Yes, thank you very much. I have a small pot back here so I could fry the eggs. So to this pot, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take some bacon grease and put it on the bottom of the pan. Okay, so I got sofrito on my fingers, yes. Okay. I'm gonna put about maybe a tablespoon. That's gonna give the meat a good flavor. It might have little pieces in there too of bacon, which is really nice. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take these little French fries and fry them up. So I'm gonna wait for this oil to get hot, and I'm gonna do it all in one pot so I can use the oil and everything. So I'm just gonna wait a second or two because that gets hot really fast. And then we could throw little French fries in there to fry them up. There you go. I think that's enough oil because they're so thin. I made them really thin because I know they're going to cook up really fast. That's what I want, for them to just turn brown. Once they turn a little brown, I know they're ready because they're really, really thin. So while I have this frying, I'm going to open up my cans because this is going to go by really quick. It's so simple, you guys. I know you've seen it, but you know what? Just keep me company while I cook. Okay? Alright, so there we go. I'm trying to separate all of them. That's good. They're all separated now. I made like little shreds. Alright, so I have a can of tomato sauce, which I'm going to open up. I'm going to use some tomato sauce on that. And I also have the corned beef, and you got the little key here on the side. So let's just open this up really quick. Okay, yeah. See my French fries? Very good. Do it step by step. Oh my goodness, I smell the bacon. That bacon smells so good. So now the French fries will have a nice taste too. Alright, so here we go. My corned beef is open already. Now I just have to open up this can of corn. And let me get my can opener. There we go. Got my can opener here. See, almost done. There's already one that's turning really dark. Like I said, they're going to be real quick. Very quick. It'll only take like about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, like that. Because they're going to continue cooking once I put the sauce and the meat inside. Okay, so let me just dump the liquid of this corn out. Okay, so there's no more corn in here. But these French fries are ready. I think I'm going to get a handle so I can hold down to the stand and not have it put down on me. Okay. See, there we go. That's the color that I was looking for, and that's perfect. So I have here some onions. I'm going to throw the onions in next. I know that my sofrito has onions, but I just wanted to have extra onions because those are grated in the blender and it's real mushy. You won't even see them. I like to see little pieces of onions, so that's why I cut them up like this. Now you got your French fries. So I'm waiting for those just to cook just like 2 minutes, you guys. Watch how fast this dinner is. My rice is already ready. I'm going to make my eggs in a few seconds. Just when I get this covered up. Then I'll make my eggs and then we can serve. That's how quick that is. The only thing that took time was the rice cooker. So that's the only thing that took up time. So there we go. I'm going to put this in because it's dripping. And I'm going to give it a quick rinse. I'm going to put this right here. Let it dry up. My sofrito is pretty good. It was just a little bit frozen, but that's okay. That's fine. Alright, so the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of tomato sauce and season it. Okay, this doesn't have any seasonings in it. I could put a little salt and pepper, but I don't want to put it on the pan. I'd rather put it in the tomato sauce. So that's about half a can. So I would say about 5 ounces, maybe. Yeah, about 5. You want to cook this sauce a little bit, okay? Because the sauce is not cooked. So while that sauce is cooking, I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. And I have some olives here. I'm just going to add a couple of olives, just about 3. 3 maybe, because it's salty. And the corned beef is kind of salty too. So with that is sufficient. Alright. That looks good. So I have my sazon. I don't remember. Yeah, I added salt. I don't remember. Guys, you can't ask me. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit. Because like I said, that's salty. I'm going to add a little extra even though I see it already. Okay, so I can take this away now. I'm going to add a little bit of the Italian seasoning salt because it has nice herbs. I like the herbs it has. Alright, basically that's it, guys. You don't need a lot of ingredients for this. It smells really good. And it's cooking. You can tell it's cooking when you see a lot of bubbles. When you see a lot of little bubbles and it starts to get thicker, that's a good sign. So I'm just going to start breaking up a little bit my corned beef. Let's break it up a little bit. I could drop it in. The sauce is already cooking, so just want to make sure it gets... This is a staple food for Puerto Ricans and Spanish people. We know that this is like our staple food if we don't have that much food. But in our days, trust me, this is like very expensive now. One can will cost you like $5-6. So I just go to Costco and get the 3-pack for like $14, which is better. You save more money that way. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this can over here and let's break this up a little bit because the sauce is already cooked, you could tell. Okay, so a lot of people add water to this. You could go ahead and add some water. I like it kind of stiff. I don't like it too watery. So I'm gonna wait to see how it crumbles up. If it becomes a nice thick paste, like not paste, but you know, it has enough sauce. Because I don't want to water it down. The tomato sauce tastes really good. Alright, that's how easy that was, guys. That's done. So like I said, I'm going to cover this up. I'm just going to cover this up right now. I'm going to lower the heat because it's too high. Alright, so let me just make this real quick. You can tell it's almost done because it's splashing all over the place. So I'm just gonna, I have this stove on in the back already lit. So I'm just gonna put it to the back and raise the heat just a little bit more so it could continue to cook. I don't want it to burn. Okay, that's good. All right, so I have my pan here. Ooh, caliente. I'll wash my hands a second. Alright. So my pan is here, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to throw another little spoon of the bacon grease in there. That's a perfect amount. Okay, so I'm going to take this bacon grease. I'm just going to put it to the side over here for now. And I have some onions here because I'm going to make some gyros. Okay, I'll show you later the gyro. Just this little onion. I'm going to put it to the side. Okay, so I have my corn. And we're eating this corn straight out of the can. I'm not going to heat it or anything. Just want to make sure that bacon grease gets in there. Alrighty, so let me get a spatula. Okay. And I need a handle. I have to hold on to this. You need a handle. Okay. So my oil is hot. And I'm just going to fry the egg. These eggs are huge, guys. Look at the size of these. They're so big. They look like bigger than a golf ball, I think. So, okay, here we go. I'm going to take my egg. Okay, I got my little plate right here so I can put the eggs. Now we just cook the eggs and it's all ready. And that's how fast that was. So this is already boiling over here, nice and simmering. Like I said, that's cooked already. You don't need anything on that. So I'm just waiting for this little egg to fry. Okay, so once that egg is frying, hold on a second. Let's see this now. I got my plate already. I took this plate because I was going to fry all the eggs at once, but you don't need to watch me fry all the eggs. So I like to make this over easy. So I'm just going to give it another second. Has that taste of the bacon. All right, I'm just going to flip it now. Okay, it's not the prettiest egg out there, but it's gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my plate and I'm gonna grab that spoon I had before. I'm just gonna get some rice. The rice looks nice. And I don't know why I'm doing it with such a tiny little spoon, but okay, this egg is ready already. I'm gonna shut it off for a few seconds until I serve some rice. Okay, guys, that's good. Usually we spread it out a little bit on the plate. Like that. And then we take a fried egg. And we could put it right here on the side. Oops, that eggy doesn't look too pretty. But the concept is there. Okay, so we have our egg. I left a little bit of room over there so I could put some of the corned beef on. The corned beef looks really good. Nice and thick. Like I said, like I like it. I didn't water it down. It's perfect just like that. So I'm going to grab some. I'm going to put it over my rice. And you can see the little french fries in there. See the french fries? That looks delicious, guys. Alright, so this is it. Now I'm just going to grab, like I said, we take corn and we just keep it cold. So I'm just going to add a little bit of corn to the side. And that's it. That's how quick dinner was in my house today. Thank you for joining. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you make it for your kids because it's really good. It's healthy. And it's filling. And it's economical. So give me a like, comment, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the videos I post. And I hope everybody has a blessed day today. Thank you for watching. Bye. Simple delicious. Simple delicious. Bye guys.